Oh, that shit really like cool as fuck. I don't know what to tell you. There's like things on the screen. Y'all would never notice we're going to them, but we're gonna go straight to what we're thinking. If y'all feel like y'all alone in this world, I wanted to make a song for it, but I seem to like lack the motivation to like try to sing it. You know how triple X sings? Yeah, I want to make my voice kind of like that. I don't know if y'all can hear the audio in this one either. I want to sing a song like that. I wrote a small one. It was about depression. I wrote a bunch of other ones, but like, I just want to check out this haircut. Like, you know, how do you like my haircut? Like, ooh, shit. Ooh, it's bad, ain't it? Fucking bad. I'm gonna eat and be talking to y'all about it, but if y'all get like an overtone of me being like on some other shit again, I'm not gonna say don't look at it. I'm gonna tell you like look deeply into it. I'm trying this new format of filming. Maybe y'all have heard of it. It's like talk, but I talk like in the back of my head to think I'm thinking, but it's very hard to believe that I'm the one thinking the things that are coming out of my mouth. So I'm talking the back of my head, you know what I mean? Like straight at the back of my head, like straight at them. I have no idea, to be honest. I have no idea what I'm about to do, but you know, shit is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, wow, could he really mean shit is what it is? I'm doing a weird moment where I have an accent almost, but truly I'm propelling myself to almost what Morgan Freeman would like to call a true auditory moment of my younghood and yet the simplicity of age given in finite curves of a neck straight up break your neck, like, break. Excuse me, did I say that shit out my words? They must not be mine. Apparently, I'm a cultural vulture, if y'all know what I mean. When people feel like I've taken videos of them, I'm just gonna tell y'all, was it really me? Or was it really like, I think that was a virtual room I used to have. Y'all remember? Like the virtual room? No, the virtual room. Like, look straight at it. I'm sure you guys can see it, but I sure as hell cannot. Okay, hopefully everybody can see this. If y'all can't, I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer. If y'all can still see it. All right, class. If y'all feel like I've had issues with y'all, or I feel like I'm much blacker there than I am here, I wonder what would happen. Okay, maybe I'm speaking in accents now. Do y'all think I'm behind it, or do y'all think I'm next to it? Are y'all scared, or are y'all scared of stuff? You're on both sides. This shit is fucked up. I think the collision rate for this has to be high. Obviously, dark matter cannot be the thing he's looking at. Wondering what the fuck you mean, but there's a good chance I'm just that black. Oh shit. I like to identify with facial hair and then I talk into hair. You know what I mean? I'm talking straight in my head. No, talk at your head, never through your mouth. Talk at your head. If you ever talked out of your mouth, it would be insane. Talk at your head. Like you see my head, and I'm talking straight at the back of my head. Look at it. I'm talking like literally at it. What is wrong with you? Nah, man, what's up with you? Nah, have you lost a sense of humanity? I don't know what the fuck to tell you, bro. You got issues worse than the last one that show we're talking about. God dang, bro, this shit ain't no. Nah, homie, I have no idea what you mean, but let's just be honest. Do y'all think that's me, or do y'all think this is you? Is it possible? Is it not? Can you see me? I look like I'm on a giant skyscraper. If you guys ever been like in college, imagine a lobby looking like this, and then you go to your dorm room and you're like, oh my god, I'm still myself. and then kapow, that's the lobby. This is the dorm. The lobby, the dorm room. The lobby, the dorm room. Now try to find the door, and I'm gonna say namaste up in this bitch. I mean, I want it to look good for this, but it is what it is. We're not gonna lose, our minds trying to figure out what humanity means to somebody while, they say we have you on record. I'm sure they will try to call you at some point, but you know, if you believe in what Dr. Robert has said before, there's so many. Uh, I do believe it's a different last name, but it will make you move like this one. In my preferred state, obviously, there has been some issues, and of course, I have to tell you, in my preferred state, nothing ever happens. I've researched many accents, and of course, I have to tell you, some of these are not always as they say. Sometimes you go over here and tell me there is a vehicle heading towards you. If it looks like time, it is what it is. If it ain't what it ain't. You know what I mean? It is what it is. This is how you make a ripple happen. Now that y'all can see all of it without me here, I'm gonna go get me some food and yet let us see what happens if I waste time talking to you. Obviously, I'm like the Illuminati. I'm looking straight through you. If you do not believe me, I'm looking right at you. You know you? Yeah, you. I'm looking right at you and I still have no fucking idea what I'm saying. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm talking like apologetically and yet politically speaking, they still say fucking hell, hold me. Alright, could it be, could it not? What if I went behind it? Maybe you could see. Oh, for you, but that is what you call a 360 camera, and y'all would have no idea what happened. No, literally, y'all would have no idea what happened if I said I could smell stuff. You guys swear, I'd be like, right fucking I'm inventing these to make sure that, the chip inside of it is secured and, that you don't see no spiders like crawling out of a laptop, you tripping target. You know what I mean? But it doesn't look like, which looks bad. It is what it is, though. I don't know, bro. Alrighty then. Let us continue into the brainwashing portion of this. Everybody, listen carefully. Dr. Robert is somebody, but I don't know
What is
if you want to
electromagnetic
listen to more.
radiation?
She was like, this cannot be the eyeball. That shit is insane.
Infrared is
Explore the science all around you.
I wonder if you did take on that bigger role for yourself, would you have been the hero or the villain? That's enough, Dolores. I'm sorry for bothering you, but there's no one else left who is there. No one who understands as we understand.
Are we very old friends?
No, I wouldn't say friends, Dolores. I wouldn't say that at all.
He doesn't know. I didn't tell him anything.
Girls are a little worn out, but I can rouse them.
You boys want some company?
Just whiskey. Lawrence's donation must be running low. We're short on time. Need to buck up, Teddy. I told you, no company.
Thought I might join you anyway, since I never like to drink alone.
Well, isn't this a rare honor? Teddy, you know who this is?
I can't say that I do.
Everything good that's ever happened in your life, everything rotten, this is the man you have to thank. How am I doing, Robert? Any closer to finding what I'm looking for?
What is that? Exactly.
Looking for a man named Wyatt. Killed a rancher back in Sweetwater. Took his daughter.
That last part doesn't sound familiar.
Figured your stories could use a little embellishment. You know, I always felt this place was missing a real villain. Hence my humble contribution.
I admit, I lack the imagination to even conceive of someone like you. The urgency, however, doesn't quite fit the character. It betrays a certain anxiety.
Now, Wyatt, on the other hand, that's something new. Is he just another stooge for the tourists to mount on their wall at home, or have you finally made a worthy adversary? Someone to stop me from finding the center of the maze.
And what is it you're hoping to find there?
You know why you exist, Eddie? The world out there, the one you'll never see, is one of plenty. Fat, soft teeth people cling to their entire life. Every need taken care of, except one. Purpose. Meaning. And so they come here. They can be a little scared, a little thrilled, enjoy some sweetly affirmative bullshit, and then they take a fucking picture and they go back home. But I think there's deeper meaning hiding under all that. Something the person who created it wanted to express. Something true.
Well, if you're looking for the moral of the story, you quite simply ask.
I need a shovel. The man I'd be asking died 35 years ago. Almost took this place with him. Almost, but not quite. Thanks to me. Well, maybe he left something behind. I wonder what I would find if I opened you up. Even at death's door, still a loyal pet. Is that why you came here, Robert? Try to talk me out of it?
On the contrary, far be it from me to get in the way of a voyage of self-discovery. Mr. Flood, we must look back and smile at perils past, mustn't we?
We should get back on the road. Time's wasting.
So if we want the canyon to extend this far, this has to go. We can distribute the population amongst the neighboring farms or just decommission them.
No, I think we've been disruptive enough for one day. We'll end the canyon just short of the town. I found my own way back. Carry on. Seems like there's no improvement. I just proved like 18% of my views. Not 18%. Either in the possibility seems to be like the last thing possible. It's like, okay, possibility happening, like possibility happening. I don't know if we said we walk down and turn around. It's like, what you mean? I just don't feel good about it. No, no.
You Arnold. Who's Arnold? Who the hell are you? Boy, is this some friend of yours? You're trespassing.
Freeze motor functions.
Daddy!
All motor functions.
Don't hurt him! He's just lost.
Well, you'd be lost on someone else's property, can't you?
That's enough. As you were.
How do I do this without telling you?
They don't respond to voice commands.
Did you respond to mine?
Who are they?
Ghosts. No. Survivors of the wreck of time.
These are first generation.
Here, boy. Send the other chief. But our new designs gained in efficiency, they lost in grace.
How are they still operating after all this time?
I maintained it myself. That's enough for one. These are the only ones left in the park that Arnold built himself. That's why I didn't have the heart to destroy them. That and the obvious. Hello, Jock. Good boy. I told him of a holiday my family had taken once out in the seaside to Pendine in Cornwall. My brother and I roamed the countryside. It's my only happy memory of my childhood. Arnold built them as a gift. He said the great artists always hid themselves in their work. Of course, Arnold's versions flattered the originals. I made some adjustments over the years. Gave my father in particular a few of his original characteristics.
Respectfully, sir, this sort of thing troubles me. Unmonitored hosts in the park.
They only go, I've let them. They're quite harmless. Like all the hosts. I'm sure you can indulge me in a little connection with my past. You could only see your son again tonight. What did you want?
I think I should be getting back.
Yes. Talk about this later if you like. Well, Robert, tell me all about your day.
Are you lost?
No, on the contrary. I thought we could play catch with Jock. Did you bring him? Where is he, boy? I don't want you to worry about Jock. I'll fix it. I need you to tell me what happened.
He saw a rabbit and it ran. I found it like that.
Analysis. Are you lying to me, boy?
Yes.
Tell me what really happened to it.
I killed it.
Why?
I don't know.
That's not good enough, Robert. Tell me what happened.
Caught the rabbit and killed it. And then someone told me to put it out of its misery.
Who told you?
A voice.
Whose voice?
Arnold. He told me it was a killer. But it wasn't its fault. It was made that way. And I could help it.
Help it?
If it was dead, it couldn't hurt anything anymore.
Miss Hill, I was not aware those with your level of insight needed any more reflection.
Dr. Ford, always charming.
What is this?
Apparently, Miss Cullen and Miss Hill have a presentation for us.
What about?
Following the recent reports of host malfunction, we asked QA to check the last abortive update, which featured the reveries. So I believe they're called.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to report that Miss Cullen and her team uncovered some worrisome findings.
In the course of our code review, we found something quite disturbing.
Wake her up.
We sent Clementine Pennyfeather back to a previous update. We discovered the build was buggy due to a last-minute injection of the Reverie code. We quickly rolled all the infected hosts back to their prior builds.
You knew. Not much of a rhyme on you.
All right, that's enough.
Breathe.
As you've no doubt gathered, our tech is in fact a host, one that has been coded for the purposes of this simulation to read as a human. And as you can see, behavioral safeguards are operating exactly as you would expect. Reset her. Wipe memory. Okay, let's do this again.
You do. Not much of a ride on you.
That's enough, sweetheart. That's enough. Freeze all motor functions. Freeze all motor functions. Freeze all motor functions.
In each case we examined, malfunctioning hosts were not resetting properly. Retention of data that hadn't been wiped overloaded their decision-making apparatus, eventually causing a system failure that allowed for override of their primary rule set.
The concern with the reveries is that the host will remember some of their experiences and act on them.
You're telling us that these hosts were responding to a grudge?
That's exactly what I'm saying, Mr. Long. And funny you should use that particular word, grudge, since what was most troubling to me was that several techs of behavior voiced these exact same concerns to the head of their department. You put this code out without proper vetting and without reasonable understanding of its ramifications. So either you didn't write it, or you're getting sloppy to the point of risking the lives of our guests. Few things surprise me anymore, Mr. Lowe, but this level of negligence is fucking breathtaking. We are way beyond rollback territory. Within the next 6 months, we'll need to rebuild the house from the ground up.
You want us to lobotomize them, is what you're saying?
No, not you, Mr. Lowe. After all, this was your responsibility, assuming that you have nothing to share with us in terms of your culpability.
No.
Then you're fired. This building isn't in any survey of the target.
It's because we use hosts to do most of the surveys. They're programmed to ignore this place. They literally couldn't see it if they were staring right at it.
These unregistered hosts you told me about?
I don't know. He may have moved them.
What's behind this door?
What door?
What is this place?
It's a remote diagnostic facility. Ford and his partner used them when the park was in beta. I had no idea this one was here. The cottage must have been built on top of it.
This equipment.
This is newer. Slower than our machines back at the Mesa, but we'll render a host in a few days.
So Ford's been making his own host out here and telling no one.
What's that?
Have you seen these? What is this, Bob?
It doesn't look like getting into me.
They cannot see the things that will happen. I've spared them that. Their lives are blissful. In a way, their existence is purer than ours, freed of the burden of self-doubt.
I don't understand.
You're a fucking monster.
Am I? You were the one who would so blithely destroy all of them. Even him, I suppose. After everything you have shared.
What the hell are you talking about?
Is that why? Did you tell him to?
The intimacies were your idea, if you will recall. I think Bernard was glad of the company.
I'm not one. I can't be. My wife. My son. Ariel. I was a father. My poor boy.
That's enough, Bernard. Mustn't get yourself worked up. I read a theory once that the human intellect was like peacock feathers, just an extravagant display intended to attract a mate. All of art, literature, Beethoven, Mozart, William Shakespeare, Michelangelo, and the Empire State Building. Just an elaborate mating ritual. Maybe it doesn't matter that we have accomplished so much for the basest reasons. But of course, the peacock can barely fly. It lives in the dirt, pecking insects out of the muck, consoling itself with its great beauty. I have come to think of so much of consciousness as a burden, a weight, and we have spared them that. Anxiety, self-loathing, guilt. The hosts are the ones who are free. Free, here, under my control.
But he's not under your control. He brought me here to show me this.
No, he brought you here because I asked him to. He's been very loyal for many years.
The time running this place and your insane little kingdom is over. You've been playing God for long enough.
I simply wanted to tell my stories. It was you people who wanted to play God with your little undertaking.
Do you really think the board will stand for this?
The board will do nothing. Our arrangement is too valuable to them. They test me every now and then. I think they enjoy the sport of it. This time they sent you. Sadly, in order to restore things, the situation demands blood sacrifice. The Arnold and I designed every part of this place. It was our dream. Did you really think I would let you take it from me?
This is what happened to Arnold. Did you have Bernard take him out into the woods?
No, he wasn't here in those days. Were you, Bernard? Like I said, I built all of this. I'm afraid our guest has grown weary. Perhaps you can help her, Bernard. In that sleep, what dreams may come.
Bernard. No. No, please.
You should be getting back, Bernard. We have a great deal of work to do on the new storylines.
What is Ahu Now Now? Whoa, cool.
Challenge yourself for her. Challenge accepted.
Purdue University Global, affordable online education for driven working adults. Apply now at purdueglobal.edu.
What?
Some of the host core code. It only works from higher altitudes, so if Teresa was using it, it's possible she was trying to transmit and fell. We've had problems.
There. Give yourself now to a deep, dreamless slumber. Perhaps a fresh start. A new role for you. And tomorrow, this will be simply a distant dream. I wonder. If you did take on that bigger role for yourself, would you have been the hero or the villain? That's enough, Dolores. I'm sorry for bothering you, but there's no one else left who was there. No one who understands as we understand.
Are we very old friends?
No. I wouldn't say friends, Dolores. I wouldn't say that at all.
He does.
He's satisfied with my... That dog had spent its whole life trying to catch that thing. Now it had no idea what to do.
That is one humdinger of a story, partner. Shall we drink to the lady with the white shoes?
Hello, Dolores. Do you know where you are?
I'm in a dream.
Yes, Dolores, you're in my dream. Tell me, do you know what this dream means?
Dreams are the mind telling stories to itself. They don't mean anything.
No, dreams mean everything.